Ba, 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 ba. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Perfect Pitch. Gonna make sure the camera's looking good. Um, yeah, and of course I'm cold, so I got my blanket, and I've got my robe just in case I want that too. So if you just tuned into the special July series, we're trying to, or well, we're not trying to. We're learning the 6 open strings of the guitar um, by ear. And so we've kind of devised some special methods and stuff for doing so. Let me make sure the headphones are working. They are good. So we've kind of now devised better practice plans and stuff like that for doing so. We're also bringing some great tips from viewers online, so that's great. And some great tips and things like that, specifically from one person, especially. Working on my simple song, which was originally written for the ukulele, and now I'm reprising it for the guitar for the strings that I have difficulty with. We have a new method now when I listen to my random tone generator. It's to like hear the note and then think about it. And I actually think about it like 3 times in a row. Well, I hear the note, I say the note, and then if I get it right, then I think about that tone, and the name of it. But I'm supposed to also be like how I feel about it, or you know what I mean, like the color of it. So, I'm not sure when I'll be able to go get that box of 64 crayons that was supposed to be like the first assignment, but you know, we'll do that at some point. Or actually, I mean, nowadays you don't really need the box of 64 crayons because we have our phones and we can do all that stuff there. But the point was to become like a child again and use the 64, the big box of 64 crayons. You know you wanted that box of 64 crayons. So I don't know where my other pen is for my other notebook. So we're just going to be taking notes with regular pen and paper today. I said that like it's the end of the world, because the other pen will turn up when I'm not looking for it. So that's like my philosophy on a lot of things. It's like, okay, I'll find it when I'm not looking for it. And so I just don't worry and I just move on for a second. And I'm sure right after the stream it'll just pop up. Yeah. So I didn't do anything on my own. It's been really busy at work. Oh yeah, I forgot I could do this. It's been really busy at work. We're preparing for the Gen Z and Millennial Votes Matter training, but also also in August, like happening the same week, is the National Summit on Protecting America's Vote, Our March to the Ballot Box. It's a nonpartisan event. Go to votingrightsalliance.org to learn more information, or find us on Twitter at TJC_DC, or even on Facebook at TJC.DC. So to find out more information about the events, that's been keeping me busy. But we are going to also, somebody said to really see if the tuner is giving me if it's giving me like exact notes, to see if the tuner is off. Because if the tuner is off, then it's not a very good tuner. So first things first, we're going to test that. We also found out that my random notes generator, the one that I've been using, falsetto.app/guitar. I'll give you the URL when I look at it again. But we also found out that they are using open notes, so that's good. We're also going to be practicing tuning by ear, and we still got to practice the major and minor thirds as well. But yeah, this is going to be cold. I'm probably going to put on a hoodie, actually. Yeah, I'll probably put on a hoodie. Yeah. And then we'll start the timer here, or the timer, you know what I mean. I'm just going to put on a hoodie. I'm not putting on my robe over this because then it'll fall down. I was already seeing that before I even started the stream. I love this little outfit. But, my air conditioner is right there, and I get cold like really easy. I'd rather be warm all the time. I was out there in the sun today. It was awesome. So I'm going to quickly, my hoodies are literally right behind y'all. So I'm just going to quickly put on a hoodie. And then that'll be that. Just putting on a hoodie, And we're actually going to be a queen. Yeah. Now Justin's got a matching one that says king. Because he's a poker player, so I thought that would be good. Okay. Bam. Now we Gucci. And I still made sure it matched. Not that you guys can really see the bottom half of me anyways, but alright. So we want to make sure this tuner is in tune. And when this is green, that means it's good. When it's red, it's too high. When it's orange, it's either stable like this or too low. But what we want to see if it displays those flat notes as well, or if it just displays the one. So someone said for me to check that, and I can tell you the commenter's name in a second. Well, not in like 1 second, but okay, you guys can see that? Can I see that? Okay, everyone can see that. Tuner? No. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to like turn the tuner like all the way over so I can see it at really bad eyesight. Actually, I think it does tell me if it's a flat or not. Yep, it does. It says E and then it has the flat right there. So it's not a perfect E, huh? It turns that, but it does say that's a flat. Or it has the B. If that means flat. The other one's sharp, right? I'm not sure what that means, but I can look it up, but yeah, so it does tell me that. So that just tells me that that's the cell A, D. Oh my gosh, is everything actually still in tune? Okay, well the B is struggling a little bit, but and the E is perfect too. Well, the E is like there. Oh, we got a comment. I might also look at comments on this phone. So let me turn on the dual screen so I don't have to keep getting up. I'm gonna go over here to YouTube so I can keep track of the comments on this side. And do other stuff on the other side. We're gonna turn off the volume. So for a second, well, here, I can prevent you guys from having to hear any echo. And I thought there would be an option to turn off the sound on this. But I guess maybe you can't do it for live videos. I almost reported myself right now. That's terrible. By the way, you can watch these in 1080p. Okay. Anyways, I see the comments. When I'm not looking at it, I'll just minimize it. But it says, L Consciousness, who's been giving me all the great tips, says that's right. That's E flat. Flat. Okay. Have I been saying flat? I feel like I was saying something else. But yeah. So E and then little b, that means that's E flat. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're live with me on the stream, so you can let me know if I'm about to pop another string. But no, we won't be popping any strings. But where do I want to start today? That's the thing. But since I already got the guitar, it's mostly in tune anyways. Yeah, it does say E flat. Let me see if I can. Yeah, see, as soon as I take it off, it turns off. So then I have to move the camera, which would move the microphone. Other than that, I would show you what I see. But it does give me the little symbol. So yeah, it's saying it's a perfect E flat. So it's not a perfect like just E, but it's an E flat. I do believe you just said. Yeah. So B is just a little bit off, is what it's saying. Which way do I turn it again? I'm running on just a little bit of sleep today. No, way too high. Okay. There we go. Oof. See, and then I turn it a little bit more, and then it's gonna be like it's too much. I mean, not that we really need the B for our purposes, anyways. That's right. I should be paying attention to comments. Not that there's any right there, anyways, but. Okay, because the only ones that I'm really focusing on right now, anyways, they're both in tune. It's my voice in E sharp. All right, F sharp. Juno was just being like, it's an F sharp. I mean, B is almost there, so I'm gonna let that go. But the G is a solid green, and so is my D, and those are the ones. And it's not D flat or anything like that, if that's even a thing. But these two, I'm still getting messed up. So let's see how bad I do today. How about that? Yeah, let's start there. Okay, let's quiz myself and see what I need to work on and if I still need to work on those, which I probably will, but my goal tonight is to get to sleep at a decent time because I've gotten off my sleep schedule. And so, once again, we're just going to be writing with a regular pen and paper because that's so terrible. Okay, so we'll just leave the stream up on the other side in case I need to go back to there. And so I'm using falsetto.app/guitar-perfect-pitch-trainer. But for some reason, it doesn't work when you put in that link. I think you might have to put in the https://falsetto.app/guitar-perfect-pitch-trainer. I was able to click on this link through Reddit, but yesterday when I was just trying to enter in like the URL itself, it wasn't working. I mean, falsetto.app, like that's seems like a really good website, but it doesn't have what I'm looking for, or it didn't, like, it was hard to then find this exact thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put it down to 0. We're gonna bring back up the volume on the phone because I had turned it down. Okay, and we're gonna test ourselves. Our goal is 30. It's really not 34. It's 30, right? Because they got 18 and they got 24. So now we're going to 30. All right, that's a B. No, that was not a B. That was not a B. I'm starting off great, aren't I? That was an E. They said E4. Did I put too many things in there? Usually they don't go to E4. Hold on. No, I had it at 0. Okay, well, they said E4. Even though, once again, it seems like they're still open notes, but... So... Oops. But I thought it was a B. I still feel kind of gypped at that, though, but... Okay. So now I'm going to imagine it. So every time. Because usually I get E's right. Or high E's right, especially. Okay. Isn't this working? There it goes. We're gonna say G as in goat. It was a G. Okay. All right. Am I recording? I guess I'll record the ones that I get right as well. I forgot to imagine that one, but I'll get this one. Why is it moving slower than normal today? Say low E. Yes. Or low E. Yeah. I guess I should have started this off by writing in the line, so let me do that. Because in the other notebook, I have like the whole entire page. But this one I don't, so it looks weird if we don't write in the whole line. Okay. All right. See, look at this. It's being all delayed. I hope it's not the internet, because that means that internet connection could be bad. Okay, we're going to switch internets, though. You know what, though? I'm going to use this as my excuse to start over. Not that it should matter anyways, but I'm going to use it as an excuse. It's not a valid excuse, but... See, yeah, this is buffering. Why is it buffering? Maybe just turn off the Wi-Fi altogether? Mm-hmm. Oh, we didn't even set an alarm, I don't think, but that's a good thing. Set an alarm for 1 hour.
Setting your alarm.
Okay. Okay, so that's set my alarm. Now, yeah, usually I don't have this issue. Is it because the dual screen is on? I mean, it shouldn't do anything. It shouldn't affect anything, but this is the only thing I can figure. Nope, that's not affecting it. There's always got to be something. I mean, I guess, like, I don't want to jinx myself here that I can stream. Okay, there we go. All right, we found the good Wi-Fi, I guess. Let's turn back on my dual screen. Oops. Put down the max fret to 0. Okay. Now we're starting. That's a low E. Yes. See, that's my high E. Oh, I'm supposed to be imagining these, by the way. That's an A, right? No, that was a G. That was a G. And they say G3. Okay. It's funny because the clock downstairs is ringing right now. Okay. That's an A. Like, when you hear them just like that, it's like, how can you possibly confuse the two? I'm going going to say that's a D, but only because I just heard A. That is a D. There's still a little bit of lag here. Oh, but there is a storm going on outside. So there's raining and stuff, so maybe that's it. I'm going to say that's a G. Yep. B, that one's a B. High E. See, that's the sound I'm used to for a high E. B. Oh, I'm supposed to be imagining these. Oh, I see we have a comment. Let me... Yeah, I wish I could turn off the sound on the one side. That's okay. You said no. What were you saying no to? Consciousness commented no. By the way, you guys can feel free to comment. Anyone can comment. Join in on the conversation. Okay, I'm going to keep these comments up. I just don't want to hear myself. There's probably a way to do that. I just don't know how to do it right now, and I'm not going to research how to do it. Oh, I can just pause the video. So I've got that video paused on that side. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, so that one I was going to say is a B, I think is what I was doing before I was interrupted, because I already touched the bevel. Oh, he said you wanted to know it was a G, if it was a G or whatever. He was saying no, it wasn't a G. Okay. Okay. Well, now I got the chat open on this side, so I'll be able to see your comments in real time. See, I've got this so you guys can see what I'm working with here. Okay. And yeah, all right, innovation. So I got that one right, that it was a B. Okay. D as in dog. Yes. Okay. A. Wait, I'm supposed to be listening to these. That's right. Or imagining them, I'm sorry. Okay. D as in dog. No, that was a G. All right, that's G3. I thought it was a D. That one's easy. That one's a low E. Or if it's not, then but it was. That a G, as in goat? Yeah. That's a goat. I've done this weird. Hold on. I said G. Okay. High E. Sends that shock through my body. Yeah. G as in goat. Yeah. And B. Here we go. A, which again, if I can't get it just like that, I already considered a failure. It wasn't A though, but. Like, I want to be able to memorize these. That note, by the way, right there. D as in dog. It is a D. But I want to be able to memorize these like flashcards. For instance, if you were to set a bunch of flashcards in front of me and, I was to look through them like 3 times or something like that, you would be able to read me the first like 3 words on the flashcard and I could tell you what the answer is. Because, and I would just be able to tell you what that answer is. Yeah, it used to get on my adoptive sister's nerves all the time because we'd be studying for tests and stuff like that, and I wouldn't even let them finish the question before I answered what the answer was on the back of the card. So I want to be able to do these like I could do note cards and just instantly get them. Like, the whole note shouldn't even have to play for me to know what it is, Like, that's the point where I want to be. And obviously I'm not there yet, but I mean, I'm just starting out, but like still, that's my goal. So to do that, I need to actually stay focused and do what I say I'm going to do. Oh, yeah. And not be all weird like that. But hold on, I need to now imagine it. Okay. G as in goat. Yeah. D as in dog. Mm-hmm. Well, mama, that sounds like so similar. So I'm going to say G just because it sounds so similar to D. It is a G. That's an A. B. Mm-hmm. Did I write this down? Oh, he says, how do you know if you imagine it correctly? Don't you want to know to be sure? I'm just picturing the note in my mind. I'm just like the same as if I would hear myself or somebody sing it and then I can like picture it in my mind. That's how like that's what I have in my mind. The only one that I can't do that for accurately is G. Like, even after I hear the tone G, I still can't like have it in my mind. I still can't imagine it. So that sometimes that's one of the tricks I use. Be like, okay, the only one I can't imagine is G. So if I can't imagine it, then that tone must be G. But is there a way to be sure that you're imagining it correctly then? Because I would just think it's just hearing the tune in your head, right? Oh, and thanks for whoever gave this video a like. And that one's a low E. Oh, but if you're, okay, so I've never actually showed you guys how this works. Let me show you all how it works. Okay, I confirmed that that's a low E. So he said, yes, you sing it back and test yourself. Okay, so you're supposed to sing it back. Okay, so this is how this app works. So I always set it to 0. And then I click play sound. It plays the sound. I'm going to guess high A. I pick it here on the little fretboard, right? Or, I mean, high E, I meant. E is down here, or high E is here, low E is here. So I think that one is a low E. And I click confirm answer, and it tells me if I got it right or not with that little check mark up in the corner. But so yeah. But you're saying sing these as well. Like, don't just keep it in my mind. Sing them as well. Or sing it back. Yeah. Sing it back and test yourself. But that's how this works, by the way. In case anybody was wondering how that app worked. Or how this website worked, because it's not an app. Yeah, I like imagining it better than singing it. Only because at least I know I can imagine it, all except G. Singing it, though, was like a whole other thing. But, I mean, I guess, you know, that should drill it in anyways. All right. So we'll try to sing it once we know we got it right or not. And we're at 27, by the way. So we've got 25 out of 27. And as you can see there, it even gives you like your little score there in the corner. So it's 92.59%, correct? And that changes depending on how many questions you do. So you can do an endless amount. And then you just reset it if you want. And when I say I'm setting it to 0, what I mean is I click that little gear icon and I set that to 0. Because otherwise, you know, those little dots that I can choose are all over the fretboard. Oh, and somebody else gave this video a like. Thanks. Okay. So I've never shown you guys that before, so. All right, we'll try singing it back then. But I know L Consciousness, like, he, you know, obviously you have, or have obtained perfect pitch. So I definitely do want to listen to your advice. He said, it is another thing, but that's the best way to be sure. Unless singing on pitch and not hearing if you're right or wrong is a problem. Yeah, actually, I feel like that would be my problem. Like, I don't know if I'm singing it, if I'm singing the pitches correctly. At least for G and D, I don't know if they're correct. Especially for G, I don't know if it's correct. And so I tried to find somebody singing the pitch of G, but for some reason it's hard to find, or I just don't know what to search to find it correctly. And so we found those voice apps, and you gave me the told me I should try, you know, some other thing that would play the tones so that like I know what they sound like and I know that they're correct. So instead I'm just like holding whatever sound it, you know, whatever sound this is in my mind, rather than singing it, because I don't know if I'm singing it correctly. At least especially, I mean, I'm pretty sure like A, high E, B, and low E are pretty good. But as far as G and D, I don't know if I'm singing those correctly, especially G. So that is one of my problems. G. Now, if you guys didn't notice, what I just did there is I tried to imagine it. And because I couldn't imagine it, I was like, the only thing it could be is G. Because everything else I can wrap my head around, but I can't wrap my head around G. Or I can just like barely do it sometimes, which then will throw me off because I'll be like, oh, I can wrap my head around it, so it must not be G. And then during that time is like when I can imagine it, which is good because I want to be able to imagine it. Like that's the goal, right? The goal is to be able to imagine it. So it's not a very effective method anyways, in being like, oh, this is the one I can't imagine, so therefore it must always be G. Because my goal is to actually imagine it, but that's a low E. You can kind of hear like the undertones right there. Or not undertones, like the really low tone of it anyways. That is low E. Oh, I forgot to keep track of this. Okay, I'm just gonna start over, keeping track of it. Hold on. I feel like I have scrap paper over there. And I gotta get up. And I'm being quite lazy. And even with an accent. Okay. Hi E. Hi E is that. So we got 28 out of 30 correct. Which might be one of the best that we've done. So that's pretty good. That's saying something. And I think I actually did record the 2 that I got wrong. Which is I got G wrong. I thought it was A, right? And then I got G wrong again, and that time I thought it was D. So take that as what you will. I mean, so technically I would have marked that up for 2 wrong on G, 1 wrong on A, 1 wrong on D, because, you know, I thought that they were the tones that they weren't. But yeah, so it's those G's I'm still having trouble with. But I like to do my results in 3s, so we're actually going to record this down. I think I'm gonna oh yeah, we're gonna keep it at 30. Actually, I have a bigger notebook like right there. I'm gonna get that one because I don't use it for anything else. See, look at this. This will be good. And on my little bench. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the back of the notebook. All right, we're gonna use this one. Okay. We're gonna reset it, and when I reset it, all I do is I just swipe down on it. This resets it, and then from there, I just click my little gear icon and set these from 11 to 0. Because see, when it's on 11, like it is now, you can see all those dots. Like I could, hold on. Yeah, okay. Like I could click anywhere and okay, hold on a second. Let me reset this again. Oh, okay, there we go. You see the whole entire board is like lit up. So there's just way more options to choose from. Like I could choose like right there. There we go. That's a good picture. Versus just when I change it to, so when I say I change it to 0, what I'm doing is I'm clicking this gear icon and I'm changing this down to 0. And then, come on. Yeah, but then you see all those other things aren't there. All I have is the 6 on the end. So that's as close to the open notes as I can get. Or as I found to get anyways right now. And thanks to whoever gave the 3rd like. Was that you, Justin? Justin likes to do things in 3s. Okay. All right. So now we set it to 0. I've showed you guys what that looks like. High E. Yes, that was high E. G. No, that was B. See, like immediately I thought B, and then I was like, But I can't imagine it. So it's gotta be G. Like I said, it's flawed logic there. Like it's not actually like getting into it and memorizing it, because instead I'm still like too focused on can I imagine it or can't I? But that's not the point of what I'm trying to do, is imagine it, you know? So yeah, I need to get out of that mode. Anyway, but that's the sound of a B. That's an A. No, that one was a D. Okay. So, yeah. So the actual thing was D, but I thought it was an A. Once again, showing my problem children. Low E. And okay, I'll sing these on the next one. So I do this 3 times. I froze up. Okay. Will it work? Okay. Hold on a second, it froze up. Okay, well, I guess I must have gotten that one right. Because now it's gone up to 4. And I had put low E on that one, I think. Pretty sure. I don't know. We're going to restart it because I can't be sure. This is freezing up anyways. Why is it freezing up? Okay, well, I mean, if this is freezing up, let's not worry, because we have a real guitar right there. So once again, it's just kind of the same philosophy. If you're not looking for it, you know, then you'll find it. So if we aren't worried about that, then it might start working. Yeah, see, as soon as I set it down, it was like, hey, the problem is Chrome. Chrome's not working. And it's not responding. No, really. I could have figured that out. Okay, so I'm going to set it to 0. Okay, there we go. I got my chat back up. Okay, so now we're starting back at 0, 0. That's cool. And no erasing with this regular pen and paper either. Okay. I'm going to say A. No, E. Yeah, I figured. I mean, once again, not that it matters because, if I have to think about it, I've already lost. Okay. That's an A, but I only know that because I just heard low E. But that one's definitely an A. Yeah, that one's A. Low E. Mm-hmm. B. No, that was a D. Ha. Just because then they're gonna play then they're actually gonna play a B or something like that, and I'm gonna be like, how did I even mess those up? And I thought it was a B. high E. We just heard that sound. I'm not looking back at that was a D as in dog. Yes. B. Like a softer, yeah. That's a G. Mm-hmm. That's a high E. Yes. Can you tell what my favorite note is? G as in goat. Yes. It doesn't matter. We're not going to get a 30 out of 30 this time, but we're still going to go through it anyways. That's a B. Yes. A. No, that was a D. D. It's A. Okay. That one's a low E. Mm-hmm. Ooh, is that a D as in dog? That is. Okay. That's got to be an A, only because I know I just guessed D for the last one. Yeah, so that one's an A. G as in goat? Nope. That was a D. Oh, yeah. B as in Billy. And see, we just heard that one. Is it a D as in dad? Yes. That's an A. G? No, that was a D. Mm-hmm. Now my problem child is D. Low E. Mm-hmm. D as in dog. Yeah. G as in goat. Mm-hmm. D as in dog. Yeah. High E. I said it like that because it didn't like I knew it was high E, but you know, after hearing all those low notes, it sounded kind of weird. But I knew it was high E though. See? I'm purposely not playing it again because I have the option to play the sound again if I wanted to, or to skip it, or to show the answer. But I'm purposefully not doing that. And instead just forcing myself to hold it in my mind to guess it. Or, guess it, right? But we're going to go with, wow, how did I just blank out for a second? E. D as in dog. It was a D. B. A. No, that was G. I only know that's D. I think that is a D. I only know that because we just did the G. Now they're gonna go back and forth. That's a G then. Oh, okay. Well, you can throw a low E in there. Yep. Oh, we accidentally did 31. So we got 25 out of 31. That's only an 80.65%. So, yeah, so that's like an 81%. So, like, yeah, I mean, passing, but passing is not good enough. So, 31, actually. Because I apparently don't pay attention to these things. Set it down to 0. Okay. Hi, E. That's a B. I was just imagining it. I know I said I was going to sing it, and I probably should. Is that D as in dog? Yeah. Oh. Stop. I've done 3 already. What was the other one? Hold on. That's a B. Percent. So, actually, okay. That's a B. I was just imagining it. Okay, that's what it was. B. Oh. And then what was the next one? Should. A, right? I know I said I was going to sing it, and I probably should. That D as in dog? Yeah. Oh, no, that was D. I would have gotten it wrong. I was doing it. Okay. Now that I got all the things back, that's an A. See, I know A when I hear it. L Consciousness says, have fun, I have to go, with a thumbs up and then a smiley emoji and then another thumbs up. Thank you. Thanks for all your advice. Thanks for watching. I shall have fun. It's always like near the end of the streams, then I'm like, oh my gosh, I've had some kind of mini breakthrough type of thing. But so I'll be sure to have fun. Thank you though. Thanks for joining. Okay, I already chose this one, by the way. That one was B, which it was incorrect. It was actually G. Which is funny because, like, I was thinking G at first. Well, I was thinking G at first, and then I switched it to B. Before I'd even read the chat message. That's a low E. Mm-hmm. G. Yeah. Low E. B. Mm-hmm. D as in dog. Yes. High E. Mm-hmm. D as in dog? No, that's G. That's an A. Mm-hmm. G as in goat. D as in dog. Mm-hmm. G. High E. B. D. No, that was G. Low E. B. No, that was G. A. Mm-hmm. G. Yeah. D as in dog. G as in greatness. Low E. Mm-hmm. G as in goodness. Yes. High E. G as in gasp. Yes. B as in ballerina. Yep. Oh, we're doing 31. That's right. That one right there is. Ooh. It's A as in Alice in Wonderland. Yes. Because it sounds like a clock donging. So about time 27 out of 31. So an 87. Okay. I'll set it down to 0. I'll do it in threes. high E, low E, B as in boy. No, that was G. A. Yeah. B. D as in danger. Yeah. B as in Bob. No, that was G as in Gatsby. B as in Bop. G as in Gong. Low E as in low E. G as in Gawk. Yep. D as in dog. Yeah. A as in apple. High E. This is what I want, though, by the way. I'm supposed to be tired right now. Then I might actually go to sleep. D. No, that was a G. High E. That's a G, because we just heard it. Low E. D as in duck. No, it was G as in goose. B. G as in guess? Yeah. Okay. D as in doggo? Yeah. G as in Garfield? Yep. A? Yes. G as in Garfield? High E? A? Yes. G as in girly. That's my low E. Oops, I said I wasn't going to play it again. B. Yeah, that's a B, duh. Is that a G? No, that was a D. High E. Well, I at least want to get through these. Oh, we accidentally did 32. But we got 27 out of 32 correct. So let's tally these up. Even though most of them are going to be, yeah, only one of them is going to be 32. The rest should be 31. So, and start with wrong, right. Start with low E, A, D, G, B, and high E. Which we just call E for this purpose. Okay. Same list over here. Low E, A, D, G, B, high E, which we're just calling E. Okay. So, I'm going to go through them. Okay, there is a bug. He's kind of trapped. I hear him. It's okay. I'll go downstairs and get the raid afterwards. He doesn't seem to be anything too threatening. Anyways. E, A, right, low E right, D wrong, B wrong, E right, oh that's high E right, D right, B right, G right, high E, G, B, D wrong, A wrong, low E, D A, D G, B D, A, D G, low E, D, that was right, G, D, E, that's a high E, D, G, A, D, G, low E. Okay. E, B, D. That's high E, B, D. A. G, B. Low E, G. Low E, G. Low E, B, D. Low E, B, D. E, G, D. Okay. A, G. D, G, E. D, G, E. B, G, D. Okay. Low E, G, B. A, G, D. G, low E, G. E, G, B, A. E, G, B, A. Okay, last set. High E and low E. G and B. A, B, D. Now you guys know your ABDs, eh? G, B. B, G, low E. B, G, low E. G, P, A. G, oh, G, D, A. D, A. E. G, D. E, G, low E. E, G, low E. G, D. B, G, D. G, A, G. E, A, G. Low E and B. Okay. Well, the charts definitely look a lot better than they have in the past. This time, of course, the big ones I got wrong are G and D. And of course, I'm counting getting wrong as not just that I guessed the answer correctly, but also the answers that I incorrectly guessed for it. And overall, my chart for the amount of ones right is actually doing a lot better. So for low E, you have 1 wrong, but you have 11 right. For A, you have 3 wrong, but 11 right. For For D, you have 8 wrong and 14 right. And then for G, you have 12 wrong and 18 right. For B, you have 5 wrong and 11 right. And for high E, you have none wrong and 10 right. So once again, it's that G and that D that are really getting to me. That keep tripping me up. So I'll show you guys the chart, but you know, it's kind of all over the place, and I understand it. Okay, so yeah, once again, those are still my problem children. Yesterday, we were working on playing a song that I wrote. Well, not really playing the song, but the notes anyway to it. Very simple, of course. It's called Simple Song. Oh, it goes G, G, or okay. As I am supposed to be, I am tired right now. That is good. That means I might actually go to bed. There's probably a 20% chance I'll still stay awake, but there's a better chance I'll go to bed and I can wake up in the morning. So that'll be good. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks for all the comments. Especially Designs by Keith said stop by. Hello hey Keith Montgomery, my graphic designer. If you need any graphic designs, definitely hit Keith up. Hey, I'm sorry I didn't see that you stopped by, but yes, Keith Montgomery, that's Designs by Keith on Facebook or Instagram. Hit him up if you need any graphic design. If you go to the channel and you hit that subscribe button, you will see actually the and this is true, you won't see it as the first video unless you subscribe, like the main channel trailer video. But if you do subscribe, it'll change over from what it is to the most recent karaoke live. And if you're already subscribed, you'll see that. And that thumbnail was made by none other than Keith Montgomery. You can also see a bunch of other examples on his Facebook and Instagram. Go check him out. He is awesome. He's Karaoke Live's associate producer and graphic designer. So thanks so much for stopping by, Keith. Thank you for all the comments by Keith and L Consciousness and anybody who will comment on demand. And yeah, all my on demand viewers, all my people that just like to lurk, y'all cool too. And everybody who gave this video a like, the 3 people that gave this video a like, thank you so much for the likes. And yes, I'm have an 80% chance of going to bed right now. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to just let my mind just play some great melodies. And maybe I'll start listening to guitar music more often, just the acoustic music, that kind of stuff. Though I don't know how much training I can do outside of these sessions until after August 8th. But by then, this July series will be over because it's only happening through July. So yeah, combine July and live. July. I think it's cool. But by then, you know, I'll still be doing this for a full year at least. But you know, the videos won't be live streamed or made public, or maybe they will be if Justin decides that he wants them to be and we reach an agreement. But or if there's demand for it, which there seems to be in this era. So anyways, thank you guys so much. Tomorrow we will continue because we just want to get all of those notes down packed. So we got to try to figure out some I want to say faster methods, but maybe I'm just too impatient. I didn't learn work ethic because I could just memorize those note cards like that, going back to the very beginning of the stream. But I mean, that's probably what it is. I also got to finish reading Range. But at any rate, I won't be able to really practice outside of it until after all the events that I mentioned before. Go to votingrightsalliance.org or Transformative Justice Coalition, TJC, on Twitter and Facebook, TJC_DC, to find out more about those events that I'm going to be doing. But but that's going to be tying me up pretty much through August 8th until these events are over. And but anyways, I've rambled on enough. If you can't tell, I'm now tired, which is good. That's the way I want to be, and hopefully I'll be able to come on a little bit earlier tomorrow night. Trying to get these a little bit earlier so they're on time, until it's the end of the month. And but thanks. That's all. Thanks. We have no perfect pitch outro, so Batty out.